Hello friends, today we are going to read The Creature of Habit by Jennifer E. Smith. Let's start. On the islands of habit there lived a creature. He had very big teeth and very big eyes and very big feet. Every day, the creature did the exact same things in the exact same order. First, he ate 3 pineapples and 2 bananas. Then he walked down to the water to say hello to the fish. Hello, fish. After that, he went looking for shells. But he kept only very best ones. Next, he said hello to the trees. Hello, trees. And the rocks. Hello, rocks. And the crab who lived under the rocks. Hello, crab. When it was time for dinner, he ate 3 more pineapples and 2 more bananas. Then he brushed his teeth and went to bed. Every day was exactly the same, which was just how the creature liked it. Then one morning he spotted a boat. It was a very small boat and it was carrying a very small creature. He had very small teeth and a very small eyes and very small feet. Nobody had ever visited the island before, and the very big creatures couldn't wait to show his new friends how everything worked. He taught him how to collect pineapples and bananas and how to say hello to the fish. Hello, fish. Hello, fish. He showed him how to find all the very best shells and when to eat his dinner and brush his teeth and go to bed. The next morning, the very big creatures woke up excited to do it all over again, just like he did every day. But the very small creatures was nowhere to be found. When he finally appeared, he was excited to start the day too. Only instead of eating the 3 pineapple and 2 bananas, he ate a single coconut. Instead of saying hello to fish, he went for a swim with them. And instead of collecting shells, he collected, well, everything else. When it got dark, the very small creatures didn't eat dinner or brush his teeth or go to bed. He just sat on the beach and looked at the stars. Watching him, yeah, the very big creatures, very big eye began to twitch. This wasn't how things were done on the island of habit. There was supposed to be schedule, a routine, and order to things. Otherwise, anything could happen. For the next week, the very big creatures kept an eye on the very small creatures. Some days, the very small creatures made sandcastle after breakfast, and some days he stood on his head before dinner. Some days he slept in, and some days he stayed up late. Some days he did nothing at all. It was absolute madness. Then one morning, as the very big creatures was eating his breakfast, the very small creatures offered him an orange. The very big creatures looked at it carefully. It was smaller than a pineapple and rounder than a banana. It was something he had never tried before. And it was pretty good, but not as good as the pineapple. Afterward, he noticed the very small creatures saying hello to the clouds. The very big creatures had said hello to a lot of things, the trees and the rocks and the crab who lived under the rocks, but never the clouds. He thought about giving it a try, but he didn't want to miss his appointment with the fish. Later, the very small creatures found some treasure on the beach. And even though he was meant to be looking for a shell, the very big creatures were secretly happy when he found a treasure too. The day was almost done. It was time to eat dinner and brush their teeth and go to bed. But the very small creatures had other plans. The very big creatures watched him go, thinking about all the unusual things that had happened that day. The orange and the clouds and the treasures on the beach. The very big creature sat down. Then he stood up again, his very big heart beating very fast. Finally, he decided to follow the very small creature. The very big creatures had never been out at this hour before. Everything looked different. The sky was full of colors, and the sun, as round as orange, was disappearing into the water. He knew this wasn't where he was supposed to be right now. But as the world turned from pink to orange to purple all around him, he wondered if maybe it actually was. Later, they would eat dinner and brush their teeth and go to bed. And tomorrow, that would be time to stick to the schedule if they wanted to. After all, anything could happen. But for now, the sky was beginning to perform yet another magic trick. Together, they sat and watched it change. Hello, stars. Hello, stars. The end. I hope you love this book, friends. See you next time with a different book. Bye bye.